Hi everyone, welcome back again to my channel, a place where we talk all things resilience and personal growth, because for you, it is no longer just about surviving, it's about thriving. It's about building a legacy for yourself. And quite quickly, I just want to say that if you enjoy this channel and you haven't subscribed, then consider subscribing to my channel. Also, like this video, leave a comment and share. I'll be forever grateful. Now, in this video, as you can see by the title, I'm going to talk about how to start believing in yourself by being delusional. Yes, I know it sounds a little bit weird, but bear with me for a moment.
There's a certain delusional quality that all successful people have to have. You have to believe that something different than what has happened for the last 50 million years of history. You have to believe that something different can happen.
It's almost a kind of innocence.
The whole concept of being delusional to succeed, or the law of assumption, blew my mind, because at the beginning of this year, when I launched Your Story to Legacy, it was with the mindset that it is not enough to just build resilience. It is not enough to just survive. You've got to take things a step further and thrive. You work towards succeeding. You work towards becoming better, doing better for yourself. And as you take things to the next level and you're thriving, you're building a legacy for yourself. So when I launched Your Story to Legacy, it was with this mindset. Now, why am I saying this? I'm saying this because I realize that if you've got big dreams like that, to some extent or to a greater extent, you need to be delusional to believe in yourself again. Remember, we're talking about somebody who has been through some things, because let's face it, life is hard. And for some, it can be a persistent uphill battle. Somehow you become conditioned to the pain, to the suffering, to the extent that you're still believing in yourself, to the extent that you don't believe that anything good can come out of your life. And even if we experience some kind of success or joy or something good is happening in our lives, deep down, we are waiting for the doomsday. We're waiting for something to pull the rug from underneath our feet, because in some kind of twisted way, our brain has been rewired to expect pain, to expect disappointment, to expect failure. We've been conditioned to suffer. It's like we're almost waiting for that moment where everything will just come crushing down. And when this is really bad, we sabotage everything, because we're thinking we might as well hasten the process and deal with it the way we've always dealt with it. I know it sounds twisted, but this is what happens in life when we become conditioned to pain and suffering, to always be fighting for something, to always be clamoring for something that seems out of reach. But things do not have to be that way. They don't have to stay that way. You can step into a better mindset by rewiring your brain. And this is where being delusional comes in. Obviously, being delusional has got negative connotations to it. It means that somebody has got false belief despite irrefutable evidence. Despite what is presented in front of you, you still believe something different. For instance, you believe that you are 6 foot tall when clearly you are 5'2", like I am. That's being delusional. But in this case, being delusional means believing in yourself no matter what. No matter what anybody says, no matter what has happened in the past, no matter how many failures you've experienced in the past. And that's a good kind of delusion in my book. Dreaming big is free. There's nothing wrong with dreaming big. And as I continue to look at this law of assumption, where you already believe that something you want is going to happen, the more I like it, the more it makes perfect sense, because it is really about shifting your mindset, rewiring your brain, being positive about things. It's about sending those kind of positive vibrations out into the world. And that is what you want, especially if you're looking to believe in yourself again, because let's face it, life is tough. It can be tough to the point that we stop believing in ourselves. We stop believing in anything we do or say. We're just moving through life uninspired, unmotivated, expecting all doom and gloom. If you've been through some things, if you've faced failure after failure, if you've been told time and time again that you're going to amount to nothing, then now is the time to embrace being delusional, to start believing that what you want will come to fruition. Now is the time. Because if you start something with a positive mindset, believing that all your objectives, your goals and dreams will come to fruition. Then those are the kind of vibrations that you're sending out into the world. Call it faith if you like, but that is the energy that you send out. And you're paving the way for abundance. Suppose you see yourself as the CEO of a company. Being delusional demands that you start walking and talking and aligning as if you're already a CEO of a company. Be delusional and walk in your confidence. Enter that room as if everybody's just waiting to hear what you have to say. Believe it and own it. You need to be intentional about everything that you do. You also need to be brutally honest with yourself. Look around you. Are you associating yourself with the right kind of people? Are you walking the walk? Are you putting in the work? Because if you believe in something, if you believe that you're going to get something, that belief or that faith you have, it has to show in the work that you put in. It has to show in the effort that you put in. Think it, speak it, believe it wholeheartedly, and do it. Walk the walk. And I have to show you this book. This is a great book to read, Atomic Habits. As it says, tiny changes, remarkable results. This book taught me to visualize my new identity before I even start working towards becoming that identity. Because I see myself as the CEO of a company and I believe that I'm going to become the CEO of a company, I cultivate habits that become my routine. The routine which then becomes my identity. Habits create routine and routine becomes your identity. So, great book. And another thing as well, if you want to start believing in yourself, no matter what, is that you must practice gratitude. I mean, I keep circling back to gratitude because in everything we do, if we want to achieve good things, great things, if we want to be successful, you cannot do away with gratitude. You're not just being grateful for the things that you already have right now, but you already start expressing gratitude for the things that are coming your way because you believe in yourself now. You believe that everything you want, you're going to get. So you start praising, you start expressing joy, you start being grateful for those things. Be delusional and start expressing gratitude for that promotion that you want, for that healing that you want, for that good health that you want, for that amazing love life that you want, for that massive house, the massive car, whatever it is that you wish to have in your life. Start expressing gratitude as if you already have it, as if you already own it, as if you're already that person. You change your mindset and gravitate towards things that you want instead of your fears. It entails that you're intentional about the friends you keep and the company you keep and the people and the things that you align yourself with. For example, if you're expecting abundance to come your way, if you're expecting to be successful, if you're expecting to accomplish all your goals and dreams, then you can't align yourself with negative people who keep reminding you of your limitations, of why you might fail and not succeed. If you start something with a positive mindset, believing that all your objectives, your goals and dreams will come to fruition, then those are the kind of vibrations that you're sending out into the world. You're squashing that mindset that tells you that you are nothing, that nothing good will come your way. You are thwarting those negative thoughts. You are thwarting that self-sabotage mentality. You're thwarting everything that has kept you stuck in your life. So by all means, be delusional. And last thing I need you to remember when it comes to you being delusional and getting to the place where you believe in yourself again is that always remind yourself that obstacles will come, problems will come. At some point, you will fail. Everybody fails. We all make mistakes, but at the end of the day, that is not the end of the world. And if you made mistakes in the past, if you overlooked something, if you made the wrong turn in life, then forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for everything because you deserve a break. You deserve peace of mind. You deserve to go after what you want. You deserve to believe in yourself again. You can pick yourself up and become the best version of yourself. You can pick yourself up and become the person that you were meant to be in the first place. Everything you want and desire is on the other end of that fear and negativity. So you just need to rewire your brain, change your mindset, and walk happily in your delusion. So I hope you found this video useful. If you want more content like this, then consider subscribing to my channel and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.